Hello, and welcome to another episode of Couch Time with Carlee. This episode, we're lucky enough to have the one and only Nathan Haas on the show. Somehow he hasn't had enough of me yet. After all the training rides in Adelaide together, hanging out with myself and Laura and all the girls in Girona. Let's just give a round of applause for Nathan Haas.
If my breath is bad, it's because I just had an anchovy.
It's okay. I can't smell it. This is weird.
Do we have smell television? Yeah. Smell-o-vision. What was Willy Wonka's thing?
This couch is quite small, isn't it?
It was like smell-o-vision or something.
No.
They were working on it. It was in that secret room with the everlasting gobstopper.
Oh, with the Willy...
The Willy Wonka...
the orange people.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Oompa-Loompas.
That's it, the Oompa Loompas.
You heifer.
Clearly we're discussing the important life issues.
Yeah.
I mean, what kid didn't watch Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? Exactly. My point. My case in point. I really need to learn.
The new one sucked.
We could just, actually got
right? I know, do you maybe have a gobstopper or some gum? This is disgusting. Even my mouth can taste the smell, and it's not good. I'm not sure where to put my arm. It's like, am I squeezing her ass, or am I just like holding my knee?
I'm kind of half on, half off this couch, I'm now on a really good angle where I'm using my foot as a platform as well. Okay, so I'm managing to hold this. I think I'm nailing it. So yes, on this lovely couch, we have now the guest, the famous, the one and only Nathan Haas.
Well, there's probably more than one Nathan Haas.
Is there?
Just not in cycling.
And I'm actually surprised you agreed to go on this show. I mean, I thought I might have cracked you with all the rides in Adelaide when I had, what was it?
The obsession with Green Hill.
Yeah, but you did survive. We got through, we did do this one course recon. I'm going to claim this is how you actually did so well in this year's Tour Down Under.
Mm-hmm. It's probably all you, actually. It had nothing to do with me.
No, because I ended up doing about 250 kilometres that day and ending up in my mum's car being driven to a supermarket and shopping in kit with cycling shoes on. And I don't think you saw me for about 3 days after that.
No, I think that was the end of you. I think.
Yeah.
You know,
the bronchitis got me.
You know, your critical error was one, not knowing your even home roads. Like, you should know by now, living in Adelaide your whole life, how far something is from something else. But when we went in for lunch and I had like a big sandwich and then like a lamington and a coffee
was a bad
and you
choice.
went and grabbed like 3 apricots, like dried apricots covered in chocolate, and you're like, I'll be right. And then we hop back on the bike and you turn your Garmin on and you're like, oh, we've already done 180k and it's how far to go? I'm like, yeah, she's done. She's getting in the car real quick.
I think actually that was when I started sitting on you for the rest of the ride.
And then you were like, oh, I'm going to go this way home. And it actually ended up being the longer way than I even went.
No, but that's because I unfortunately don't live close to the city. And but luckily my mum has moved, so I ended up getting a lift. Mm-hmm. But it was funny because...
But you called your dad and you said, Dad, I need a lift. I've like hung and bonked worse than I ever have before, and he's like, well, that's your fault.
I told him where
Editors, no. Can we talk about the fact that I was following you and I had a car and you
didn't? Yeah. You did not get in the car. You were
there.
like, no way, man.
So I've been known to make some bad life choices, and then do them again and again and again. But
isn't that the definition of insanity?
And that's where I'm going next.
Expecting a different result.
You're going to see me in an asylum soon.
Cool.
Yeah, can you please visit though?
We need a long sleeve jersey type.
Yeah. Actually, I have like 5 stray jackets on so I can keep warm. And I'd be really stuck. My arms would cramp.
Cool.
Yeah, so you've made a move for next year, and a pretty exciting one. You're going to Katusha.
Wearing black and green was cool for a while, but like red's always been my colour. So
it's fast.
It was really all comes down to the pigment colour. Red's faster. It's the only reason, really.
And the shampoo.
Yeah, I mean, Alpes and shampoo. Like this has volume, but it needs more. You know, so I'm really there for the shampoo. It's a big change for me going to a team with the reputation as sort of strong and as mighty as Katusha, and you know, I'm super excited to be part of a team that takes on races like they do. And they've got great equipment, great teammates, and it'd be cool to be going from racing with Cavendish this year to Marcel Kittel, and you know we're gonna have a few good showdowns in the sprints, and then in the races most important to me, I think I'm gonna have a really amazing team around me. So
yeah,
it was.
I mean, you had an amazing Tour Down Under, Nationals, Tour Down Under, then the Spring Classics, like Amstel Gold. I was there actually at that race, kind of losing my shit a little bit at the TV when you was messaging Laura, are you still there? Maybe edit that part out. I look like a crazy person.
Well, you are.
So yeah, would you still be able to focus? Are you still thinking about starting the year off strong again with like Nationals and Tour Down Under, or maybe focusing more on Spring Classics and the Commonwealth Games?
Well, definitely not doing Commonwealth Games. It's like 1 week after. No, actually, it's in the week between Paris-Roubaix and Amstel Gold, so there's no way I'll do that.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate because it's always an honour to go do that, but it's just terrible timing for my calendar. But you know, I think actually doing well at Tour Down Under for me is an important part of doing well in the Ardennes. It's sort of that confidence that you need to kind of keep rolling through the year. And you know, I braked early this season at the end of the Canadian races so I could be as fresh as possible to train early to try and hit the goal of getting back on the podium for Tour Down Under. And yeah, I think right now I'm actually just getting to that point again where I'm excited to ride my bike and actually look to the next goals and put this year to bed. It's been a fantastic year, and I think, you know, for all of us, there's some big change on the horizon. But I think,
yeah,
I think we're all a little scared and we're all a little bit excited.
Change
too.
can be good though.
Yeah, of course.
Well, now that my leg is cramping,
Yeah, mine too.
I think this is the time when I say goodbye. But thank you for coming on the show. It's always a pleasure, as always, getting to chat with you, even if it's in front of a lot of people that will clearly watch this show. Not Laura.
Literally all two of them.
Who are normally always here anyway.
And it's probably your mum and your dad. So, it's cool. We can say what we want.
But yeah, thanks for coming on. And I'm sure I'll see you in Down Under. I'll be cheering.
We'll both be in Adelaide.
Yeah.
Radelaide.
Yeah.
Radelaide.
Yeah. You're basically a local now.
Yeah, I mean.
And next time I do that loop, I promise I won't order the apricots.
Maybe a cup of coffee as well.
An espresso. Double.
Anyway, I'm going to sign off because she won't shut up.
Alright. I survived Taiwan, barely, but I managed to capture some footage of my extremely amazing ordeal. So let's take a look at actually how it was like to climb a 110 kilometre berg. Good morning, guys. It's the morning of the Taiwan KOM challenge. And I'm just waking up and about to have breakfast at about 4 a.m. So can't say I normally do this, but kind of woke up pretty early because I don't know if I'm scared or super excited about what's about to happen today. So I'm at the start of the 2017 Taiwan KOM challenge, and yeah, everyone's ready to rock and roll. 105k, a bit of pain coming up, but yeah. Get this party started. So we're at the top. We finished. And I can honestly say that was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. The last 3K I didn't even know if I was going to get up it. Yeah, so last episode I did say that I was going to reveal something big, and I think now is the time to say it. I guess a lot of you guys are wondering what my plans are for next year, what team I'm going to, or where I will be. And well, I won't be racing in Europe next year, and my plan is that I am retiring, and my last big race is going to be the Tour Down Under in January. So I really wanted to finish it on my terms and in front of a home crowd and friends and family. And yeah, kind of finish on a good note and be around everyone that made my whole career possible. So yeah, I'm still going to be involved in cycling in some extent, and that will kind of come out soon. But yeah, I think for me, I kind of I lost a lot of my confidence in the peloton after my crash, and I didn't want to keep racing just because that was the only thing I knew. I wanted to do something that I still wanted to have the passion for cycling, and I think now that my passion is moving in a different direction, and I think it is time for the next chapter. But just because I'll be missing from the European scene, peloton, doesn't mean that you've seen the last of me yet. So yeah, stay tuned, and I guess it would all come out in time. Only time will tell. Like hours. Wait, what's that? Like sand through the hourglass. God damn it. If only I watched more daytime TV.
You'll have all the time in the world to now.
What do you mean? I'm a worker, yo. That's 9 to 5. I think. No. That's all from me for now. Just wait though until my camera crew shows up in Adelaide for more exciting times. Bye.